Hey there, and welcome back to my English space. Happy to know that you want to grow your vocabulary. That's why you've come here, I guess. And there might be one more reason though. You've grown quite fond of English, haven't you? Oh, why am I keeping on about this growing thing? You're wondering. Well, it's because in today's video, I'm gonna give you part 2 to verbs that have more than one meaning for you to expand your vocabulary, to boost your confidence, and to feel more at ease with your English. That's why, exactly. Awesome news, isn't it? Great. Last week, I filmed my first part on this lesson, which is verbs that have more than one meaning. And hopefully, I managed to show you how important and easy at the same time it is to increase your vocabulary and boost your confidence at the same time with just one simple trick, which is pay attention to the context and be careful and mindful about those verbs that are used in more than one situation. And in this way, you'll get to expand it in no time. Today we'll go over 4 more such verbs. Common verbs which almost every learner knows, and beginners as well, but the other meanings of which you may not be aware of and not even use, unfortunately. And that's exactly what I want us to do today, to just make you more aware of the fact that you have to drag them out of your passive vocabulary into the active one so that you can get to increase it even to a greater extent. So, are you ready to do this? Let's dive right in. And our first verb is to grow. Well, in its basic meaning, it means to become bigger in size or amount. For example, babies grow so quickly. Or become more advanced or developed. Example, during the pandemic, people couldn't buy things from the supermarket. And that's how the online food industry developed and it continued to grow. If your hair or nails grow, or if you grow them, they grow longer. Look at my hairstyle. I don't think I'd look very well if I just grew my hair long. Don't you think? It just doesn't suit the shape of my face. What if you lived in a house and you had a patch of land right in front of it? I suppose you'd like to grow something, wouldn't you? It would be so nice, yeah, to see some flowers or... So what does that mean? Here, grow has the meaning of putting something, some seeds into the ground and taking care of them until they get to grow. The verb to grow can also be used with adjectives to express that you can become that thing, that particular thing. You can become old, tired, bored, calm, and the list can go on forever. For example, maybe at the beginning you didn't like English at all. But with every song that you've listened to or every film that you've watched, you've grown fond of it. See, I've used the expression to grow fond of it, which means that you've grown to like it. So little by little, you've built up this relationship with English, which means that with the time, and with lots of practice and effort, you'll be growing to use it independently and even master it, of course, if you keep at it. That's great. So keep up your great job. There is one more example that you should know with the use of grow. Do you know those films in which the husband and wife grow old together? Oh, how I love those. Don't you? Now, time to move on to the second verb, which is to wear. Well, if you wear something on your body, you kind of have your body covered with that particular thing. Like you can wear clothes, some accessories, earrings, a watch, yeah, rings or bracelets, or even makeup. Yeah, so I am wearing some makeup today. And you know what? In winter, I really love to wear scarves on my neck. The verb to wear can also be used when talking about how somebody arranges their hair. Like in, how do you usually like to wear your hair? I like it short, just like this. Wear has so many different meanings. Let's take another one. Oh, how I wish he wouldn't be wearing that green when we do something wrong. So here it refers to somebody showing a particular emotion on their face. Yeah, and here's my suggestion. Instead of wearing a green, why not wear a smile and laugh it off, huh? Now, I have this pencil case right here, but I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one because you know what? It's really starting to wear at the edges. Do you see that? So it's starting not to look that good and new. And yeah, on the contrary, it kind of looks tatty. So it's the usual thing with the fabric, right? Wearing at the edges. To wear thin. If something wears thin, it becomes less or weaker. Let's look at this example right here. Parents' patience starts to wear thin when their little ones are having a meltdown. So hard. And the last expression with wear. Hey, you can't go out like this. Look at you. Take off your sweater. Can't you see? It's worn a hole in the sleeve right here. Our third verb is a very commonly used verb. It's the verb to come. And so let's get started by looking at some examples, shall we? Are you coming shopping with me? Come and visit us if you're ever in Vienna. He's come for his travel luggage. Would you come down to the check-in counter and sort this out together? Come can also mean to get to a particular place, to arrive. Has the delivery boy come yet? When does the train come in? In this case here, it means to leave a place. I got a phone call. I had to come away from the party early. Let's not forget that context works wonders when it's about these basic verbs, and that only by getting to know all of these hidden meanings, you are going to expand your vocabulary. So, for our next example, I'd like you to figure out its meaning. Let's see. During the pandemic, we all missed getting together with friends, like eating out or going for a concert. Oh, let's hope those happy moments will come again. What's the meaning of come here? It's, of course, to happen. Yeah? So we all want those happy moments to happen again in our lives. Come can also be used with the words first, last, or next, or Some others, when we talk about having a particular position in a race, list, or competition. June comes before July. He always comes first in a chess contest. What will come next? In daily life situations, come is used very often. Let's have a look at these examples where come means to exist or be available. Do these sweaters come in any other color? These watches over here come with their own batteries, unlike the rest. Or these three more examples in which come may mean a change in something, or even the state that an object can get to. Let's see. As I was undoing my shirt, a button came off in my hand. Or the door came open without even giving it a push. And one more, to come loose. In this beautiful expression, make sure the bottle cap doesn't come loose or it will leak into your rucksack. So if this happens, you may empty the bottle. Finally, it's time for our last verb, to leave, which is the opposite of the previous one, to come. So to go away from something or someone for a short time or even permanently. I had to leave very early this morning. I had so much to get done. The train leaves in 10 minutes. Let's hurry up. Another meaning is to not take something or someone with you when you go. You've left your phone on my desk. Do you want me to ring it to you? Or you can leave your card at the check-in counter if you're afraid that you might lock yourself out. As you've already imagined, leave is another of the verbs that are so rich in meanings. So I'll just give you more context here. Is there any pizza left? Make sure you leave enough cake for the rest of us. So here it means to not eat or use all of something. I have a question for you. What do you do when you don't feel like doing something? You'll leave it until later, right? So that's another new meaning taken on by leave. To wait before you do something. I'll leave these dishes until later, so I'm not going to wash them now. Or you'd better speak to the manager right away about the new contract. Don't leave it too late or you might miss the boat. It can also mean to give something to someone before you go away. Leave your bags here, they'll be safe. And one more meaning of the verb to leave is to cause or allow to be or remain in a specified condition. Next time, don't leave the door open. His remark left me cold. Now, I'll leave you to get on with your English practice. If you have any other meanings that you'd like us to know, drop them right here in the comment section. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's lesson and you found it helpful. And if you have, let me know by giving this lesson a like, share it with your friends so they can benefit from it as well, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll meet you again next Tuesday right here on my English Space. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye for now.